People, how you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's Sandra here, and we're back again with another video of Charlie Kirk's debate, and this is with him and a student talking about Donald Trump being racist. And I mean, we know how these conversations always go, and we do know that a lot of people do think that about Trump, but we do know how this goes. But let's just get right into the video.
Test, yeah, y'all can
Test,
hear me,
yeah, y'all can hear me,
All
right?
okay.
Yeah, all right.
I won't
okay.
touch it yet.
I won't touch it, yeah, cool. Yo, my name is John, Charlie, Riley. I think a common, like stereotype about college students, especially nowadays, we're all liberal and don't like know anything. We're all brainwashed, right? It's a common thing that's like parroted, right? What I would say is, as someone who just turned 18, goes to the school, and was able to vote the last election, I believe that Trump is not a good option for people like me, young voters, people of color who are from immigrant families and want to be able to afford things and want to be able to have a good life. I don't believe that's the right way forward. It's fair that you guys criticize the Democrats, this and that. I don't think that's the right way to go, and I'll tell you why. Trump, just for example, it's a common thing about all brainwashed, right? Trump said, and I quote, "Immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country." As of someone who comes from an immigrant mother, immigrant father, how can
Illegal.
He said illegal immigrants? Illegal immigrants. Okay, he said illegal immigrants are poisoning the blood. I know people who are illegal and doing the opposite of that. Okay, they're living. You wouldn't even be able to tell their immigration isn't on their face, and it's not. I think that you using that type of rhetoric is not really beneficial for me. Why would I vote for that? Like, why? Explain to me why I'd vote for that as a young black man who has the ability to vote.
You know what isn't beneficial? What happened to Lake and Riley? I mean, you're conflating the two things. If you're here illegally in this country, you've already broken a law. You are already a
People and twisting words, okay? That is something that I've noticed quite recently, how people just, they see things, they hear things, but, comprehension fails them, okay? And sometimes some of them may very well knowingly, twist people's words just to fit in the narrative they're trying to put out. And then some of them like unknowingly, twist people's words. And I don't know where this young man stands so far as of where I am, but Trump saying that illegal immigrants are poisoning the country. I can be an illegal immigrant, right? I'm not an immigrant in the United States, but if I wanted to, seek a better life or, live the American dream, I don't have any connection to the United States. So I'm definitely going to be going there as an immigrant. And in a case where things might not go the legal way for me, things might not go well for me, and I choose to use the illegal means or the illegal measures to come into the United States, in as much as like in my deepest of hearts, I'm a good standing citizen in my country. I'm going to be a good standing citizen in the United States. I'm not going to cause trouble. I just want a good life for myself. I'm a good person. I'm going to pay my taxes. I'm going to help, the youth flourish and all of that, right? In as much as I have these good intentions internally, and any indigent or any citizen of the United States who sees me knows this about me and knows I'm a good person. But coming into a country illegally and being a good person who's doing bad, like who's doing the illegal things, are two different things. Like, it's already against the law. Do you get me? Like, it's already against the law. So it's like you're saying, oh, I'm a good person, I just did something bad. And I mean, it could be all right, but you shouldn't come twisting people's words when they're accusing people who are not following the law. Like, people who are not following the law, like, there's a reason why these laws are set in place. So in as much as like you're a good person, you're going to be a good standing citizen or whatnot, you cannot try to force people to see things from a sentimental standpoint as you. Like, if you're overly sentimental, if you do have like personal attachment to personal experiences with like illegal immigrants, like that's okay, but in a case where you're trying to throw shades and fire shots that, are not even going anywhere based on something that's blatantly written there, like this is an illegal measure. Like, he tried to omit the illegal parts when he was talking about immigrants and immigrants. I don't know what kind of like immigration pattern or immigration path his parents did go through, but if it's a legal one, I mean, young man, you're fine. you're very, very much okay. The illegal path, I'm not going to speak about that, but let's just get right. Let's continue.
Criminal, therefore you should be sent back.
I mean, okay, that's the immigration thing. I'm still trying to figure out why would I vote for you, because I think even for your case too, your whole kind of thing is trans people, this and that, trans sports. I'm gonna be honest with you, with all due respect, I don't care. I don't watch sports having money for myself.
What do you worry about?
I worry about cost of living. I think everyone does.
And illegal immigration. You worry about illegal immigration.
Cost of living. I do have a job. So cost of living. We're thinking about paying our college loans, like I have to pay my college loans. We're thinking about how can we survive, healthcare and our costs like that. What does Trump do to address that besides?
That's quite frankly what I literally just said. Like, you can be an angel on earth, but if you are going through an illegal means, I mean, the word illegal means it is not allowed. It is not the right path to anything, right? So if you're going through an illegal means, even if you're like an angel on earth, you're already committing a crime. So why is it okay for felonies, like people who have committed felony, people who have killed, people who have done a whole lot of like other criminal activities? Why is it kind of like okay for them to be punished for the crimes, but when it comes to illegal immigration, they just want to go? Like, I'm not even saying this as a pick me person. Like, I would love if, like, I want to live the American dream and, America is going to let me just go there illegally. But these laws that are set in place is the reason why most people are immigrating to the United States, because of like the structures that is not beneficial to like an external body. It's not beneficial to me. Okay. Like Trump being on seat, I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be beneficial to me. But it's not going to make me oblivious to the reality and the truth and the fact of the matter, which is that these measures that are being put there because have you seen how a society can become structureless from immigration that are not documented? Like, you're trying to control people, you're trying to have census just to know how much people you're dealing with. Like, and then you have people who you don't know, people who you cannot account for. That they're good people doesn't mean. I mean, it's a country. It's not a charity organization. I mean, there's some ways and some times where sentiments has to be like. I'm not even saying that I don't know how to explain this. Like, this is not even like an out of body. I'm not speaking from a privileged standpoint. Like, I can very well be an immigrant, like an illegal or legal immigrant, right? And I know that Trump being there can trump a lot of like people's plans to leave the American dream and all that. But trust me, like, these measures are being put there to enable people who are there legally to get the American dream. Like, countries that don't have that dream, don't have that structure to give to people. Trust me, like, this could be one of the issues. I'm not really so in depth into politics, so I can't really say, but if he doesn't want to vote for Trump, that is like his personal opinion. I don't think he needed to come on here to ask people why he shouldn't vote for somebody because the person is against criminal activities.
Like, we're gonna put tariffs on and trans people are bad. Why would I care?
Okay, so you work at, what kind of job do you work at?
Right now I internship at a tech network type of thing, so it's unpaid, but it's a job.
All right, well, yeah, okay. So have you ever worked a job where you have overtime?
Yeah, I worked at like Taco Bell.
Well, Trump is no longer going to tax overtime at all, so no tax on overtime, which is great. Have you ever been in a job where you get tips? No tax on tips as well. And by the way, I don't have to speculate it. Again, the election's over, so I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's kind of a waste of time. But like, Trump's first term is objectively better for people of what you want than Biden. And you're going to see it this time. You're going to see an amazing economic flourishing happen in the coming years.
I feel like that's kind of like we'll give it to you eventually type of thing. Like, I just don't see. I don't remember that happening. I was alive. COVID hit, and it wasn't great back then. And he was still president, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because we locked down the entire country. I mean, obviously, so.
But when he was the president, though, when COVID hit.
Yes, and the states were the ones that locked down, right? It was California that had the most draconian lockdowns. I don't want to get too far into this.
Okay.
This is too speculative. You're going to see Trump succeed, and I want you to remember this conversation and give him credit when he does.
Sure, we'll see it when it happens.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sometimes some people have the best interest of others at heart. Like, this young man, he does, I guess, have the best interest of illegal immigrants at heart, but he is not a good look on them. He is not a good representation on them. Like, I feel like he being here, trying to appeal their case, it's gonna do them more harm than good, because he's not really given credit. Like, he's not given factual points on why it should be accepted, why illegality, like why there should be discrimination against certain form of illegality. Like, why should I punish some people who are doing illegal things and let some people who are doing illegal things just because we know their hearts, we know they're good people and they're just trying to make ends meet for themselves? I mean, all good and fine, but this is reality. This is the world. Like, this is life. Life is tough, and if you want to cut corners, if you don't want to go through, like, the right path to something is so hard, flipping hard. And I know that some people don't have the patience. Some people don't even have the privilege to go do things the right way, right? But like, we shouldn't try to justify certain things, in my opinion. Like, I kind of like wouldn't mind a world where like you can be an illegal immigrant and it's fine. I don't even know why it's always only, or maybe it's just like the part of the algorithm I'm on. I don't know why it's always only seeming like it's only that the American borders that are being sent all these backlashes, or like it's American borders that are being thrown under the bus. I don't know. I mean, a lot of other countries are really, really tight. Like, have you tried immigrating to the Asian part of the world? Those people are not playing. And I don't really hear a lot of people, talking about like they allowing illegal immigrants in the country and stuff. Like, is it maybe because they don't offer the American dream or what? So, anyways, we did get into this, and obviously, I would love to know what you all think about this down in the comment box. Please do share your thoughts and opinion with me. I'm really gonna appreciate it. But we've come to the very end of today's video. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I really hope you guys got one or two things from this video. Don't want to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And of course, to the very next one, people, let's keep on staying safe and healthy. So, bye.